Now, honestly, I actually feel embarrassed to mention the fact that I used to listen to Dababy. Only recently, I have posted a reaction on my other channel of Dababy, and I am disgusted because honestly, it's been like this internal battle in my mind for so long about what type of person he is, because I'm constantly, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I try to justify it. Like, he's always on the news about shooting someone or beating someone up. And I've been thinking, do I like him? And then Summer justifies it, and I think, no, actually, I think he might have been in the right for that one. Like, something might have happened. Am I okay? So Dababy and Danileigh have recently had a child, a little girl, about 3 months old. And Danileigh has been staying at Dababy's house for those 3 months. She sold her own place and started living with Dababy because that's the baby's dad, like the baby's dad. But just recently, this week, he made a live stream. And now this is where it gets so frustrated and so angry, because he made a live stream of their business.
I ain't gonna come out and talk.
I'm not tripping on you coming out. Why are you still here? You got to leave. This is real life. This not the shit with your parents. No, let's get you one now. Do you need help? Let's get you a jet. You have to leave. Shawty got to go. Like, what's up? I can't leave. I can't leave.
Look at this.
I can't leave. I've been sitting up all night. I can't get no sleep. This is get out. This is get out mixed with. I'm not trying to be. Listen.
You're not. You're not. He's a great father. Okay. And you know that, Daniel. Okay. He's a great father, right? Okay. He's a great father. Okay. No, he's a great father, right? Sure.
She's a crazy bitch. You wasn't my girl.
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle.
I wasn't your girl.
You ain't never been my girl.
His brother is right there.
My brother.
He call me his girl all the time. Don't he call me his girl all the time, Darius? Don't.
And Shawty's not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My side bitch. Shawty is a certified side bitch. Not mine.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side bitch.
Up.
Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there. Her parents know she my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out.
He made a live stream of talking about Danileigh calling her a side girl, talking about how he wants her out of the house. He was literally kicking her and their newborn baby out of the house on a live stream with 100,000 people on it. This is where you know Dababy is a baby. He is not a man. Because if you cared about your baby's mum and you cared about your child, your 3-month-old child, you would not let all your fans, everyone, know about your issues at home. As a man, you would keep that in your home. If you were seriously having problems, you would keep that in your home. You wouldn't be posting it to everyone, talking about how, yeah, you two are falling out and you want to straight out the house, that she's just a side girl. There's no respect in that relationship. If he is sitting there calling her a side girl in front of 100,000 people, he has no respect for her, and that is clear. And if he's telling everyone that he wants a baby at the house as well, he doesn't even care about this baby. He posted a story after this live stream happened, saying that he don't want a case, he just wants her out of the house. He now needs to have to look after his precious princess, or whatever he said, something along those lines. But at the same time of posting that story, the same story, he started advertising his tour. Is this a publicity stunt? Or does he genuinely care about his family? Because honestly, it doesn't look like he does. If he's advertising his tour on the same post that he's telling everyone he's kicking his girl out of the house, what's going on in your mind? What is going on in your mind? And I do psychology. And with psychology, we always believe that everything links back to childhood. And for Dababy, the fact that he's got so many baby mums, it's the idea that he can't stick to one person. He's a grown man and he can't stick to one person. So what is that telling us? It's telling us that he struggled to see a healthy relationship in his past when he was a child. And so he isn't ever looking for a healthy relationship. He constantly wants more and more and more because he doesn't know what a healthy relationship looks like. And the same with Danileigh. Now, so many people are blaming her. So many people blame Danileigh. But at the same time, I don't blame her. I think, again, linking back to childhood, it seems that she may not have had a father figure, maybe. Someone to treat her like a princess and look after her. And so when she went for Dababy, she was going for that bad boy. She was going for someone that she probably, in her head, right far back in her head, knew that he wouldn't really care about her. But she thought, I can change him. I'll be the one to change him.
So she don't want me to put out her real business, what her and her family got going on. That's the real issue.
That has nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real, a real Matilda story type shit going on, That I tried to save my child from.
Save your child.
She got to save her face. Her family got to save her face. My family's not in the industry.
And girls do that a lot. They always go for the bad boy and think they're something special. And half the time they're not. But they think they can change that bad boy. And obviously that was the case in Danieleigh's situation. And everyone's blaming her. I don't blame her. I think the way she was very egotistical about it, showing off, talking it, like, laughing about it to Mimi, talking about how she's the better person, Dababy chose her. All that is so wrong. Showing off and bragging about who you're with is so wrong. But I feel like there's something in her head that's not quite right for her to think that she is different and Dababy would pick her. And again, I think that links back to childhood. I think she's had some sort of thing against love that she's not experienced as much, like with a father figure or a male figure in her life. And that's why she's gone for Dababy. But let's talk about the song.
Yellow bonus, what do you want? What do you want?
Now, she thought she was something different. She truly thought it. She made a song about it, like, embarrassing. But at the same time, no one deserves to be put on a live stream. She wasn't ready for this live stream. You can tell by what she's wearing. She's wearing just a vest, like her hair up, no makeup on, I don't think. She was not ready for this live stream. And Dababy still recorded her and called her a side chick right there in front of 100,000 people. I feel sorry for her. I genuinely do. And that might be an unpopular opinion, but I wouldn't wish this situation on my worst enemy. She clearly looks like someone that falls in love hard. That's what's happened here. She's risked everything for her. For him. She's sold her house. She's moved in with him. After only 3 months, she's risked her career just for Dababy. She truly loved this guy. And although she's upset now, you can tell she still loves him. In the live stream, he said, like, someone get her out of the house. And she, like, laughed along almost. It almost seemed like a joke. I had to double check. Is this serious? Are they genuinely arguing? Or is this a joke?
To get you and your child out your spot. Go ahead.
I'm stuck. Hey, help.
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 You're such a fucking dick.
Help, hey, help me, nigga. Hey, why you sitting there? Do something. Do something, bro. And where's my baby?
You can tell she still loves him, even after he's treated her this way. And that's what's really sad to me. The fact that he can treat her horribly. He is genuinely being a baby. His name adds up so well with his character, with who he is. He is a huge baby. That's genuinely what it is. He doesn't want to grow up. Another sad thing that she said was the fact that when she was breastfeeding the child on the bed and he was showing her again, she goes, "I'm really sorry that after 3 months, this is the first time you have to see her," she said to the camera.
Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the
I gotta record you for my sake.
Yeah, go ahead. It's the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Let me close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
The fact that Dababy doesn't care about his child's face on camera. He doesn't care how many people are going to see it. And that shows his character. Again, he doesn't think about anything. He's just so immature that he didn't care about the fact that he's showing her face to all his fans. When you're so high up and you have such a huge fan base, you have to be careful with what you show and what you don't show. Dababy doesn't care about that. He shows whatever he feels like showing. That's it. He shows whatever he wants to show. And he showed his baby's face. He don't care about his baby. He can say it all the time. He talks about how she's a princess and he's got to look after her. But if he doesn't care about showing her face on camera in front of all his fans at 3 months old, he don't care. I'm sure Danileigh cares about showing her face. A lot of parents, when they're famous, don't want to show their kids. They don't want it because they want to keep them away from the spotlight because their parents are so much in the spotlight. And in that case, Danileigh didn't have a say in it. She actually had to apologise. She said, I'm sorry that this is the first time you are seeing our baby. I think the police had to get involved as well. And there's a clip of Danileigh saying, look, I've got nothing to say. Dababy's the one that wants to kick me out. Let him do the talking.
Yeah, whatever. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead.
And honestly, I genuinely feel really sorry for her. People can say she deserved everything she got because she saw all the red flags. It's not even about the fact that she missed the red flags. She saw them and she just carried on going. And yeah, you can try blame her, but in that situation where you love someone so hard, I think even when you see the red flags, you don't truly see the red flags because you're so blinded by it. And in that case, that's probably what's happened to her. And I might be the only one defending her in this situation, but no one ever deserves this whole situation to happen. No one deserves that. In the most part, the victim is the child. Growing up, having to grow up with such a dysfunctional family like that really takes a toll on you when you grow up. Like I said, everything revolves back to as you were as a child, how you were treated as a child. And in this case, 3 months old, and her parents are already arguing in front of her, swearing, leaving the house. They must have been doing a lot more than arguing before, like, he showed anything. And she's going to have to experience that. Then she's going to have to experience a split family. And it really does take a toll on you. The child is the victim in this situation. And I don't know if I'm going to talk about Mimi, but then she decided that she wanted to get involved and pipe up and be like, I don't even know what, like, this is what you deserve sort of thing.
I don't have sympathy for no that done came for me and tried to really disrespect me. And then especially over, like, come on, bro, make this make sense. I was his girlfriend. I was living with him. I didn't disclose everything when I first dropped them screenshots, when I did it or whatever. But in them text messages, you were sending the pictures of my page.
And then Leigh kind of like put her back in a place and was like, look, if you want to talk to me in my face. Don't put it on publicity. Don't put it on show on social media. And again, it probably all a publicity stunt. It probably is. I think that Mimi piped up because she just wants the attention. Honestly, I don't know much about Mimi to know who she is as a person, so I'm not going to say much about that situation. But there was another video where Dababy was literally walking Danileigh like a dog. Like, he grabbed her by the hair and carried on walking. If that on video, on camera, in front of so many people doesn't show disrespect, I don't know what else does, because if you care about her, like I said before, you wouldn't do things like that. That on its own, grabbing her hair and walking her, shows this like power that he thinks he has over her, showing that he doesn't respect her as a woman. He respects her more as like an animal, the way he's grabbing her. And it was really cringy. Like, he came back and she was grabbing hold of his hair that he has. And I couldn't watch anymore, but the whole relationship would have been toxic. From the start, the whole relationship would have been toxic. Dababy doesn't know how to love. And it's clear, because if he's got so many baby mums, it is clear he doesn't know how to have an attachment. And I can't believe I've been trying to justify things for so long and still listening to his music. How have I still been listening to his music? Because I kept thinking in my head, no, but he seems like a good person. Like, I don't know, for me, it was a smile. It seemed like such an innocent smile that I was like, surely not. And that's the scary thing about artists. You don't truly know who they are. You see them on like their music and you see them sometimes on the news, but you don't truly know it. You don't truly know who they are. And for Dababy, he might be a good person and Danileigh might be the bad person. No one truly knows, but I think the evidence is there that Dababy is still a child. He needs to grow up. He needs to stop treating women like that, and women also need to see this. See that he is not going to be changed. They are not going to change him. He needs to sort himself out before he gets with anyone else. And sadly, that won't be the case. Women will still think that they can be the one to change him, and they'll still go for him. And it'll just be a vicious circle, honestly, because he loves to just have children. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Honestly, it's much of a passionate topic for me because it genuinely makes me angry. Let me know what you guys think. Do you still like Dababy? Most of you probably don't still like Dababy. I'm done listening to his music. I'm so over him.